Mads, Beebs, Katie, how's it going, guys? We're just getting in here. Starting just a tad bit late today. Just trying to get, I need one more thing to do here. I'm a little discombobulated at the current moment. All right, YouTube chat is live. Even though nobody goes over there, nobody watches on the YouTubes. All right, guys, we're gonna play a few games today. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. I do have to end my stream at a little earlier today than normal. I gotta end like at 2:30ish. I have an eye appointment today. Another one. If you guys remember, just a couple months ago, I had an eye appointment, and they told me I needed to come back and do a follow-up because I'm dealing with problems in my right eye, and I'm getting some glasses today, hopefully. Like last time, they were like, come back and we'll see. And so today I'm coming back, I'm getting my eye test, and then we're gonna get me a prescription for actual glasses. And I'm actually really excited about it because I miss being able to see clearly. I miss it. I miss my eyeballs. All right, with that said, let's see. Ooh, look what they put in the shop, guys. Fiona and cake. They put Fiona and cake in, which is really fun. Why does Ice King look like that? I don't want to play as Ice King in a suit. Oh my God, Gunther. Oh my God, it's Gunther. Not gonna lie though, the lemon grab is pretty good. God, I love Adventure Time. I really do love Adventure Time. They've messed up some of these though. There's no way that's the emote. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Okay, that's fun. Mona Lisa? I hate it. I hate it. Let's see. Ice King's Frozen Blade. Kaiju number 8's in. South Park is still in. Did I hear that The Office is coming to Fortnite? I did see that. It's wild. It's a wild crossover. Who would have ever thought you'd be able to play as Dwight? You know? I can literally, I just got my crew bucks. I can literally get the rest of this for 2,000 V-Bucks. I think I might do this. Since I was so graciously gifted Cartman. You want Tree Trunks? Tree Trunks would be such a good companion. All right, let's do this. How can these people stay on live streams for 20 plus hours? Dude, Jackknife, if they're a small streamer, I don't know the answer to that. These big streamers though, man, that the money that they're making, I get it. I'd stream for 20 hours too if I was making, you know, even if I was making my yearly salary currently, I'd be doing it. I'm gonna purchase this. Yeah, jackknife. I think a lot of those people, though, I think the other answer to that question is a lot of those streamers and stuff that do that. They're not married. They don't have children. Or if they do, it's like they're newly married with little kids. They just don't have the same social constructs in their life. But how you doing, man? I hope you're doing good. All right, let's be Butters. Let's be little Professor Chaos here. Oh my God, we can put Clyde Frog on the back. All right, we won't do any of this. We'll just play a little Butters. Guys, we're going to be playing Fortnite today for a little bit, just kind of what we've been doing on Fridays, but we might jump back into Arc Raiders as well. So we're just going to kind of see what happens here. Talking away. I don't know what to say. I'll say anyway. All right, we'll charge that up. All right, are we still in an ad? I can't tell if we're still in an ad or not on Twitch. Jack Knight, welcome back. Thank you for watching the ad, man. I appreciate it. No, what I was just saying is, like, you know, a lot of those people have different social constructs in their life, little different situations. Not all of them have kids or are married or things like that. Dude, if I wasn't married and didn't have like a family life, I'd be streaming 40 hours a day. Double time. Dude in Michigan, good morning, buddy. How you doing, man? Speaking of doing double time, guys, we are live on multiple platforms. We are live on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. Rumble, of course, is our new main home feature place to be. And if you guys want to jump in over there, I'd really appreciate it. You can't stream all day. You have like 100 cats. Yeah, but I don't take care of them. My wife takes care of all the cats. We gotta go to the pee-pee land. All right, I need to use the flusher. Dude, I don't know where it is. Ah, here it is. Need to use one of these. You should get a dog just for the entertainment. Dude, I would love to get a dog. It is, it's my dream to have, like a bull terrier, like the Target dog, the Budweiser dog. It's my dream to have one of those. Gotta like remember how to play a little bit. Oh. Nobody thought I could have went further than that. pee-pee. I heard that if you play the game in here, also nobody landed here, which is crazy. If you play the carnival game right here, wherever it is, right here, you get the Kenny medallion. I don't know how true that is. We're gonna find out. Patrick, good morning, brother. Kenny medallion? Oh my God, you do get it. All right, I'm stoked on that. A little stealth splash too. I'll take that. Kid Rocket, good morning, buddy. How you doing, man? I'm assuming everybody is stoked that it's Friday. We got a turd in the punch bowl. Turd in the punch bowl. Is it me or does the game seem quiet? I guess it's normal, right? I guess it's just not as loud as our creators is what I'm used to right now. You said I thought the punch bowl was YouTube. Technically, I guess I need to say the color of the punch bowl. Like, we got a purple turd in the punch bowl. We got a green turd in the punch bowl. We got a red turd in the punch bowl. You'll know what I mean. I wish I had a sniper rifle right now. Off to the next stop. Who's shooting me? A bot. BB says I'll be in and out for a bit. Gotta do some work stuff. Okay. No worries, honey. I also have to do some work stuff, you know? Rifts have appeared. Is that it though? They don't do anything else? It's not like an actual anomaly. Cole, how's your day going, brother? There's nothing over here. Except the bot shooting through a tree. That's how you always know they're a bot. They literally shoot through the freaking trees. Can't complain too much. No, I can't complain either. Actually, I can complain a little bit, but I'm not going to because I'm actually excited about it. But I don't want to do it. I have another eye test today. I got to go get my vision checked out so that I can get a proper prescription for some glasses. And I'm stoked on the glasses part, like really stoked, because my vision is really bad in my right eye. But I'm not stoked on going to the eye doctor. Kind of bummed about that. There's a dude right there. Did you a gift because my favorite South Park character? Let's go. Thank you, man. They're gonna dilate the pupils to make you kind of blind. Hopefully they don't. Last time, so I had an eye test. I had an eye test just a couple months ago, actually. Like 3. No, not even. No. Oh, I get to respawn. But I don't respawn with any guns? Oh, just bare minimum stuff. Last time they didn't have to do my dilation or anything like that. I had an eye test just a couple months ago because I was just dealing with some stuff. And they actually set it up so I didn't have to do a dilation or anything like that. And then I was able to come back and ooh. Hold the thoughts real quick. Hold that thought. This is not the butt doctor? True. True, it's at least not the butt doctor. No, I was dealing with some stuff. I thought it was like a medical emergency type situation because my vision just kind of suddenly went bad in my right eye. So I went to the doctor and they were like, you know, your vision's actually not as bad as you might think it is right now. But I told you guys, I'm dealing with it like my right eye is darker than my left eye. So like if I close this eye, the world is darker and then this eye is nice and bright and vibrant. And so, and it's blurry too, but it's dark. And the doctor was like, look, I don't know what's going on. He was like, your eyes are kind of okay. He's like, we can get you a small prescription for now. He said, but what we'll do is we'll schedule you to come back in a couple months and we'll reevaluate to see if it's gotten any worse. And we'll kind of go from there. So that's what today is. Today is the reevaluating to see how much worse it got. Should live stream it. Oh no, the doctor I went to is kind of a stick in the mud. I don't think he would like that. He scared me. And he was weird. He had a bunch of eyeballs on his socks. Like he really liked eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like creepy. That guy's Fortniting. It's actually a new doctor today. I thought it was better to basically have a second opinion. Okay, I mean, that's true. You got a person over there. Either way, I'm not really excited about it, but I'm excited at the same time. Excited for the end result. Dude, I'm in a bot lobby all the way to the end. This is great. This is fantastic. No cars? We got no movement. If I die right now, it's because of no movement. I'm pretty sure this is a full bot lobby. No movement and a mountain in front of me. Where'd this guy go? Well, if I just make sure that guy stays down there, he's dead. Yeah, stay down there. Goodbye. Yo, G to G, how's it going, man? I missed him leaving. I see him. Come on. I don't have any shields. No way. No way. They beat us with a freaking electric gun? Dude, I hate this game. Oh, man. Dude, Michigan, thank you. Oh, oh, don't forget to bring a towel. Oh, we're bringing tally. Why? We have so many of these guys now. Oh, my gosh. I love our companions. I cannot believe we lost to that. Oh my God, look at Tally. Don't forget to bring a towel. Oh man, I'm totally high right now. So funny. I gotta claim a new one here, I guess. Yeah. Sick. Look, guys, look at all of our sidekicks. Look at all of our sidekicks. We've got Tally. We've got SpongeBob. We got Macy Wacy. We got Peels. We got Little T himself. Bridges the Mothman. Tartar Sauce the fish. Bruiser the dog. And Nanners the fat dog. We got Nanners and Peels. Look at all these little sidekicks we have. Dude, this game's fun. Sometimes you forget how fun it is just by the cosmetics and things like that. Until you die by the lightning gun when you're playing a bot at the very end of the game. Even though I'm hitting all of my shots and killed the other guy with a shotgun. I'm not mad about it. The towel has different skins too. Oh, really? Oh my God, he's got his hat in them. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. That's so funny. I love Tally. My friend gifted me Cartman, so I got her Tally. Let's go. Tier, that's great. You guys are too sweet, though. All that gifting. I appreciate it. I really, really do. It makes the game fun, more enjoyable. What do you guys think of the Office crossover? I know me and Mads were talking about it a little bit ago, but the Office is coming to the game, and there's going to be quite a few of the skins. It looked like. It looked like you were going to get Dwight, Jim, Michael. Who else were you going to get? I want Stanley. I think it's a weird crossover, but I love it. It's definitely a weird crossover. I feel like characters like that are, they're going to be easy to overlook in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like a lot of people are going to be like, who just killed me? Because it'll just look like a dude in a suit. I don't know. That's at least what I think. grab this. Oh my God, there's Tally. What's he say when we shoot him and stuff? Let's at least clear this quest right here. Mr. Frankie. All right, we just got some cred. Okay, let's see what we got to do here. Oh my God, Tally. Become a boss. Damage opponents within 10 seconds of swimming. Okay. Oh my gosh, we got to do a lot to get some of these things.
Don't forget to bring a towel. Don't forget to bring a towel.
Is that all he says?
My name is Towley. Don't forget to bring a towel.
He gets angry. Oh my God, I love it. Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of people don't know what The Office is, especially kids. Yeah, it's, you know, it's an iconic show, but it's already old enough that a lot of kids won't know what it is. I've said that for a long time though about Fortnite in general. I feel like right now they're really making a lot of stuff not for kids. You know, even South Park, it's not for children. All right, where is the shooting range? Here we go. Oh my God, that Awesome poster's so good. Stupid idiot. Sneaking up on me because you got nothing better to do. Whoa, loser. You had nothing better to do but sneak up on me? Mayo. Good morning, Mayo. How you doing? If they have Dwight as Recyclops, that would be awesome. No, they need to do Dwight with the CPR mask on his face. Fun fact, I never watched The Office all the way through. I don't really know the full storyline of things. I've watched episodes from probably every season, but I've never watched a full season of The Office. But I know the gist of it. All right, I need to become a boss. So I think we gotta go over this way. Professor Chaos. Hopefully Human Bill's over here. Woo! Wake up, everybody. Parks and Rec would be a better collab. Dude, I live for anything and everything Ron Swanson. What's Aziz Ansari's character's name in that show though? Tom Halford? Something like that? Him and John Ralphio is one of the funniest duos ever in any show, period. Because I got hit by a Mercedes! Ooh. How did I not know that was down here? I'll take that. I hate this game. I hate it. Why do we play it? Why do we play this game? Parks and Rec kind of be the same though, even though I do love it. Yeah, it would be the same. It'd be hard to see the characters. Other than Ron Swanson, I feel like you'd be able to know a Ron Swanson coming at you. You had me at Meat Tornado. Love Ron Swanson. It's funny though, because like he is the complete opposite in real life. He's still a cool dude, don't get me wrong. He has wildly different beliefs than I do. But I still love him to death. Nick Offerman. I follow along with his wood shop and stuff in real life. He actually makes something I want to buy really bad. I'm all about desk stuff. Like just things on your desk, and they sell this. I mean, he makes high-end stuff, don't get me wrong. He sells this shelf now, or they were selling it. Let's see if they still are. Ooh, doesn't look like they are actually. Ooh, I don't think he's selling it anymore. They were selling a little bit ago a shelf. Oh no, I don't see it anymore. Yeah, they were selling this little guy. I don't want to log in. They were selling a shelf with all of his books on it. And I wanted to buy it, but now it doesn't look like it exists anymore. Andy as Johnny Karate would be awesome. Bruce Macklin. No, what about Little Sebastian? Oh, it's a great crossover. Bye bye, Little Sebastian. Now that's the crossover I want now. Duke Silver. Any news on the big change you were hinting at yesterday? No news on it. I can, you might be able to read between the lines here a little bit, but I need to not say anything out loud officially just because people watch my streams that lurking in the shadows that might know me in my personal life and things, but I'm just looking for ways to make me supplement my income right now. You know, not just streaming in other capacities, so that I can dedicate more time to doing this in a full-time position. You know, so I'm really trying to make some moves and strides towards financial freedom. Let's put it that way. That is also not reliant on just streaming. It's also one of those topics where it's like I don't ever want to talk about it too much because people might think I'm just like, oh, begging for money or things like that. It's like no. I'm trying to set myself up for. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm trying to set myself up for success financially without the worry of my stream having to cover things and maybe other things covering things as well. Really just trying to move forward in that type of direction right now. So right now, one of the things I'm doing is I am looking for like editing jobs, things like that, things that I can do for other content creators to try to, you know, fill those voids a little bit. But I'm still in the early stages of this. Like I said, the main goal right now is a little financial freedom. So I'm actively working on paying off a few credit cards and things like that so I can get my monthly payments down. Basically, if I can not spend as much money every single month, I'll be fine. I just have to get it brought down a little bit. I'm sure everybody can relate to that conversation right there. Yeah, gotta get them monthly expenditures down. Oh, I just saw a thing pop up. What is this? Place newspaper. Ooh, I'll take that. I'll take that too. Miss Jenna Cakes, hello. I hate having to repay credit cards. Like, why do I have to? Yeah, for real. No, I mean, not just talking more than I probably should about the conversation, but you know, I lived off of my credit cards a while there for when my dad passed away. We had so many bills and stuff like that, so I accrued a lot more debt than I would have liked to through that whole process. And now I'm trying to get rid of it actively. And if I can nail some of that down, like I said, I'm making some serious changes to what my life looks like in general, with what I do for a living and how I make a living and how I operate, and you know, with my wife and I. So there's just a lot of moving parts right now with I think more unknowns than anything else. But I'm trying, you know, I'm really trying. You know, I have this mindset, and again, guys, I'm just gonna talk out loud here, out my butt here for a second. But you know, I'm getting ready to turn 38 years old. I am in the world of like what I do, like as a streamer and stuff right now, I'm literally an old man, like in this industry, right? Like I'm not the new young face of the next generation. I'm not, but I am capable of living a life as a content creator and doing certain things. And you know, that's really not even the goal more than anything else. Like I don't need to be a content creator. I just want to be my own boss, right? Whatever that looks like. I want to be my own boss, whether I start up a company or something like that. I just want to work for myself. And but the reason I say that, the reason this is a conversation for me in general is, you know, I've gone through a lot of hard times, a lot of grief, a lot of loss in my life and things like that. And I know some of you guys have as well. And I just have this unshakable thing in me that is like, look, I have been doing the same thing for the past 18 years of my life. Like, and I have in the industry that I am in, there's no retirement. There's no, you know, payment plans for when I'm gone. There's nothing. There's no end in sight for what it is that I do. And like, no matter what situation I'm in, I have to start over from wherever I'm at. I know it's kind of vague, but it's just real. Like another example is, like, if I lost my job tomorrow, I couldn't even apply for unemployment. Like that's just how working in a pastoral industry works. You don't get those same benefits. And so, like, one of the things though where I'm really trying to get at is doing all of these things, not being able to live financially where I want to, you know, where I just want to be in general, but also now over the past 2 years feeling a lot of my joy and happiness and peace in my life kind of disappear. Things have become struggling, like it's a struggle to go to work and things like that. Like those type of things, those type of feelings. That's why I mentioned the loss and death and hard times and things like that, because you can only go through so much of that and experience so much hardship and then wake up the next day and be like, all right, let me go put on my shoes and go do something I'm not happy about doing or gives me anxiety or stresses me out. So I'm just in a situation currently where I have to be a little selfish in my life. So this guy's gonna kill me with his electric gun, but I can't kill him with mine. Oh my God, we got him. We barely got him, but we got him. He had purple everything. Have you thought about graphic design again? Maybe something more techy, working for the man again for a bit to save up. So that's the hardest part, Jenna, is yes, absolutely I have. The graphic design industry has radically changed recently. And quite frankly, I feel like I'm not qualified anymore. So that's the hardest part. Like getting a job in that industry is really difficult now because you have to be, in full transparency, you have to be better than AI now. And I'm not, you know, I'm not more creative than AI and I'm not capable of doing what it is that it does. And, the industry is moving in that direction, which is really a shame, quite frankly. But it's just kind of the way it is. I think more than anything right now, like I said, the things that I can do is, you know, work in the tech industry a little bit when it comes to like, I guess it would be like IT work. I can do things like that. I can be a videographer for other companies. I can do video editing. I have skills within this type of industry. But I just got to figure out what's going to be the best and how I can get hired in that industry. You know what I'm saying? Let's take this. Yeah, I like this setup. Oh, where's this guy at? See ya. What about wedding videographer? So that's definitely an option for me as well. I've done that in the past. My wife was a professional wedding photographer for a while. So I would do the photography route more than the videography. Just because it's a little bit easier in my wheelhouse. But yeah, those are definitely things I'm looking at. Like I said, the name of the game right now for me is not necessarily, oh, let's become a famous streamer and turn this into a full-time job. The goal is to be able to have the time to do this so that can potentially become the thing. I fully believe in my capabilities as an entertainer and somebody who is a streamer to make it in this industry. I'm just not there yet. That's one of the things that Rumble helps with right now is, you know, we hit our requirements at Rumble and we are gonna get paid regardless of who subs to the channel or not. Like, we'll get paid based off of watch time. So really coming in January, I'll learn a lot more about what, you know, my financial situation can look like. And you know, that's still not even a permanent situation. So, you know, just because I'll get paid on these platforms doesn't mean it'll be the same way every single month. And so I got to figure out other ways to make that happen. But that's the transitionary period that I'm in right now. Do I have a lot of viewers on Rumble now? No, not currently. So Rumble right now is very sporadic. So there'll be days where we have, like right now, we only have 4 people watching on Rumble. But then like yesterday we had 75 for the majority of the day. So Rumble it's in a really weird phase of pushing and growing right now as a platform itself. So I don't know. I don't have all the answers for that, but you know, the most we've had on Rumble is like 250 people watching, and then we get paid for the watch time of those people. So there's definitely some cool things that are happening over there. It's just, you know, right now, none of it is guaranteed. None of it is like really knowing what's going on. And we're still in the experimentation phase, which is why I said, like, I'm trying really hard to find a way to supplement my income from my day job in other areas of my life, whether it's photography or videography or things like that. So like literally I fully have like my setup run and gun camera now for videography and for, you know, photography. This is like the most all-in-one perfect rig. It's very expensive, very nice. I have the tools, I have the capabilities. Now it's just a matter of marketing myself and getting myself out there again to people that want my skills. Would it be more beneficial to you for me to watch in Rumble? I can switch over. So, no, Cole. So I always promote that that's where we're going to be and that's going to be our new home or whatever. Watch wherever you want to watch. Again, like I'm just talking to you guys like you're my best friends right now. I'm not talking to you like I'm a streamer trying to get help or anything like that. Literally just chatting as friends here. So like I value everybody that watches and things like that. And I do consider you guys friends more than viewers. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just talking candidly about what's going on. Switching to Rumble as soon as I get my pen. We'll get you a pen, Mayo. We'll get you a pen. But yeah, no, I'm just, like I said, I'm in a place where, you know, I'm getting ready to have a birthday in a couple weeks and I'm just not thrilled with where I'm at in my life currently. There's a lot more conversation I could have about that. That's honestly a little too personal, a little too in depth. So I won't have that conversation right now, but there's a lot of regret that I have in certain aspects of things. And it's just time to move forward in an interesting direction. Like I'll say this, and I don't know if I'm speaking to somebody that might need to hear this or whatnot, but like, and if you guys don't know the trauma that I've experienced over the past 2 years, if you don't know the whole story about what happened with my dad and all of that, I'll be glad to share that with you guys. Honestly, it's a crazy story. I'm feeling better about the whole situation, but what I've learned, and this is, I don't know who I'm speaking to on this, but I know it's somebody. I went through like tremendous trauma, heartache, pain, suffering, whatever you want to call it. I went through very, like, somebody could write a movie about it type trauma. And the hardest part about that is you do get better, right? You get better. The time goes on, the trauma subsides a little bit. You learn to deal with it. You learn to cope in different ways and heal and things like that. The issue is that when you're surrounded by people that don't really care or acknowledge what you went through and just want the better version of you, I'm trying to say this the most correct way I can. When you have people that rely on you when you're going through a hard time, and then you let those people down because you're going through tremendous trauma and turmoil, the only thing that those people want from you is the version of you that they knew when you were helping them, doing the things that you had to do, being the Adam Black that they once knew. And when you come out of a situation and you're no longer that person, and you want to change and do other things, and then those people that looked at you now look at you in the eyes of like, well, you're not doing what you used to do. You're not acting like you're used to acting. When that happens to you, it flips a switch so hard to be like, oh, what am I doing with myself here? You didn't really like value me as a person. You valued me for what I brought to the table. And like when that happens, oh man, it is like life shattering to understand that you're just regardless of the words they can put on it, you're just another name on a chair, you're just another butt in a seat. And I'm not about that life, I'm really not. I don't like being treated like I'm a piece of meat, just to get something done. And when I no longer fit that agenda, for you, it's like, all right, well, how do we get rid of him? But I am a piece of meat. May have something considered you, and Beebs and the community friends instead of you just being a streamer. And these are your watchers. I love this community. Love you, Mayo. Yeah, I am. I'm a total. I mean, I'm a hunk. Don't get me wrong. I'm definitely a sweet piece of meat. But what I'm saying is just, I went through some stuff, and I went through some things, and I came out on the other side not the same, better in some capacity, and lost a little bit of me along the way too. Like it's as simple as that. I feel fine. I'm happy now. I'm really not depressed like I was. My anxiety has gone down and things like that. But I have learned not to mock the word trigger. Like when people say, "Oh, that triggers me." I've learned not to mock that, because there have been certain things that happen in my life now that, man, it sends me. Like something will happen and it'll be like full panic attack, full shutdown. Like this is like I now know certain things in my life that I'm like, oh, this is not good for me anymore. I'm going to move away from that. So that's just kind of where I'm at on things. And for those of you guys who are listening and whether you agree with me or not, I am a worship pastor for a living. I work at a church. So I'm not trying to say anything bad about church or even my relationship with the Lord. My relationship with the Lord is good and strong. I'm just struggling in other areas of my life that are kind of affected by these things. And so, like I said, when you work in that type of industry, it's really difficult to transition in any capacity at all. And I'm just in a transitional period right now. And I don't know what it looks like. I truly, truly don't know what it looks like. But I do know that, with anything, there's responsibilities that I have, and I've got to cover my responsibilities to move forward in the right direction. Just like anybody else, my life is no different than anybody else's in that capacity. Like I can't just say, all right, well, I'm going to move and do something different. Like I can't do that. I don't have that ability. And then also when you work in ministry for a living, man, it is not easy to get a job. It is not easy to get a job when you say, oh, for the past 15 years, I've worked in the nonprofit sector as a musician. The only reason I got the job as the graphic designer, it was because of my wife. I would have never gotten that job, even though I was qualified for it. I would have never have gotten that job if my wife wasn't the one that was helping pull some strings on that. So I don't know, just an interesting situation to be in. I have like 3 things to trigger me, and I don't use the word lightly, so people close to me understand I'm serious. You have lots of strangers on the internet rooting for you. I think it shows you weren't doing it for the money. Yeah, and you know, I say that, you know, again, speaking candidly to you guys as friends, I don't do anything for money. I really don't. I give away more money than I actually have, and that's like to my detriment or things like that. And I have nice things. I have luxurious things in my life. I do not go without. That's 100% for sure. But my yearly salary for what I do, guys, you would laugh at it. Like, you would literally laugh at how much money I make a year. Now, my wife, she's the breadwinner of the family. She's the one that's keeping us afloat by a substantial margin here. You know, what I bring to the table is very few and far between, and that's because when we decided to go this route, it wasn't about money. It's never been about money. So I don't ever want there to be even a situation where people think, oh, he's just doing this for money. He's just trying to give us a guilt trip. He's trying to get us to become subs and things like that. No, not at all. Not at all. I do this because I think that I'm supposed to be doing this. Like, and when I say this, I'm talking about having a community and being real and honest with people and being in a place that's different. I don't use the terms that I use lightly in any capacity. Like, when I say that this is a revolution and, you know, we use those terms, yeah, there's play on words from my name and things like that. But no, I mean it differently. I'm so tired of the world being just fake on the internet and like people developing these complexes because they're like trying to compare themselves to other people that think their lives are perfect. And, you know, it's like the Instagram situation in life. Everybody posts the highlight reels. Nobody talks about the crap underneath. Think you need to be more selfish? Yeah, so that's where I'm at right now. So Jenna, you're 100% right. And I don't want to use the word selfish as much as it is like self-worth is what I'm gonna say right now. I'm in a place of looking at my self-worth, and I'm not going to ever neglect other people in my life or things like that, but I am going to certainly prioritize my well-being and my family's well-being right now more than other people, in a selfish way, in the nicest way possible, of course. And I know other people feel the same way as well, but you know, it's kind of that mentality of like, look, it's either you or me. And at the end of the day, I'm going to make sure that I'm the one that's coming out alive on top. That's my mindset. And that's where I'm at right now. And, I don't know. I struggle with that because, you know, I don't live a life that way. I don't live a life that's selfish or anything like that. Like, I try my best not to be a burden wherever I go. You know, I don't want to cause a scene. I don't ever put up a fight for anybody. You know, I've gone down that path in my life before. I didn't like it. I didn't like the person that I was, and I changed things around. And now I have to get back to the healthy balance of, okay, well, let me do some things for me and my family that just benefit us, that doesn't bring anybody else down along the way. And that's it. That's my long rant of some big life-changing things that are going on. So yes, it's all exciting. It's all scary. And it's all also kind of secret and under wraps right now because I haven't talked to anybody. You know, I've talked to you guys, which is why I said that, you know, I have to have conversations with other people on other avenues of my life because I have not spoken with them about things. So I can't outwardly just say what my plans are right now. But I need to find, like I said, some financial freedom in my life that is away from streaming and what I do for a job and things like that. And the reality is the more I can get paid down of my debts and things like that, the better I'm going to be. So I'm in a liquidation phase right now. So if anybody wants to have a REVRNDX yard sale, I've got a lot of things for sale. We're posting things up for Facebook every single day. I'm selling a motorcycle. I'm selling a car. Selling a whole, like I said, I've never not gone without in my life. So I'm going to get rid of a lot of things. We're going to get there. You know, I think that's the coolest part about this whole situation that I'm in right now is like, there is the element of the unknown, but then also at the same time, like, we're going to get there. it's gonna happen. I'm gonna make this a goal and dream a reality. It's not gonna be just wishful thinking. So yeah, that's that. Heck yeah, sell it all. I wish I could. I have a lot of stuff to sell. A lot of stuff. We're gonna downsize tremendously in a lot of areas. So I want to sell everything I own at this point. I'm with you. Like I said, it's I've made some videos about this, like being burdened by the things that you have. That's kind of where I've been at. You know, get me a van. I know, right? I would love to live van life. There's something greatly appealing of that to me. The hardest part about stuff like that is it appeals to me tremendously, but then like I could never not live without my cats. You know, that's a very solitude oriented life. Like it's hard enough to do that as a couple in a van, but let alone a couple and animals and things like that. It's extremely difficult. Really can't do it with cats either. No, and I'm in the opposite phase. You know, like I said, one of the regrets in my life is not having children sooner. So, you know, my wife and I are trying to have children. It's a conversation for another day, but like, I want to build a family. I want to be a family man and go down that route and do things like that. What about bus life? That's saying the right words right there. Someone say yard sale. Oh, Patrick, your ears are ringing, buddy. No, I have the legit guys, not just trying to sell you things. I have a lot of stuff. Like tech related things, streaming related things, video games, like audio stuff. I've got tons of stuff, tons and tons. I'll post it in the Discord when I go to sell things. And if you guys happen to see anything that you want, we can work out a deal or something. I'm not trying to yard sale you. I'm not trying to sound scammy or schemy or anything like that. But I am listing a bunch of stuff actively right now for sale. And I'll just share it with you guys. And if there's anything you want, that'd be like, oh, that was Rev's old thing. Let me buy it from him. We can work out something. Wish I did that earlier, because now it looks like it won't happen. That's okay for me. I just feel bad for my husband. Yeah, I am very very hopeful and praying that my wife and I will be able to have children. We'll make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. It is a hard convo. It's not one I want to have right now, but it is it's the goal for me. That's the goal. I want to be a dad, you know, and I want to be a provider. You know, you have these feelings of like, I don't know, like I just want to do more. Like I guess let me say it this way. Read between the lines as much as I can right now. Where I'm at in the position that I'm at in my life right now, I feel like the things that I want to do to be the person that I am is held back by the things that I have to do currently because of the situation that I'm in, where I give away more of my time than I get back. I give more of my heart and give more of my soul than I get back in certain areas. Metaphorically speaking on that one. You know, I'm stretched thin in other areas, which is why things are the way they are today. And like I said, those are some of my regrets, is not dealing with that sooner. I'll make a deep video about that on my personal channel some point in the future. Have a really deep conversation once things start going in that direction that I need them to go. You know, once that ball drops, we'll talk about it more. But right now I'm still actively living it. So I have to just, like I said, you guys got to read between the lines a little bit here. I don't know. Those are deep conversations. I'm sorry to dump on you guys like that with all that things. I know some of you guys care, some of you don't care at all. You know, that's the reality of doing this too. But I appreciate you just listening to me rant a little bit about it, because, you know, like I said, at the end of the day, I do view this community as something that's special and different, and I don't want to ever just be like, oh, we do this because of this reason. Like, no, I want to be a person. I want to be a human being. You know, I have my life things that I'm going through and I'm dealing with, and you guys have yours too. And thankfully, you guys just want to listen to mine a little bit, just as much as I want to listen to your guys's too. But I have a microphone in my in my face right now, so I get to be a little bit louder. I want to talk like I'm a person. You know, I don't want to talk like I'm just a person that is trying to get something out of people. You know, that's what I think is wrong with the world that we live in right now. Everything is so like, how do you capitalize off of other people's success and issues? My wife and I watched Harry and the Hendersons last night. Harry and the Hendersons. If you guys have not seen that movie, it's about Bigfoot. And it's about Bigfoot being a gentle giant and a sweet guy. And there was a moment in the movie where all the Bigfoot sightings are happening, and there is one man that is like on the news, and he's bloodied up, and he's like, it was in a bike accident, it looked like. And he's like, Bigfoot came out and he had big claws and teeth, and he picked me up and he threw me down. And then John Lithgow's character is like, that didn't happen at all. He's like, you probably saw him and got scared and wrecked your bike and like this whole thing. And like, the point is, like, this has been happening forever. That movie's from the 80s. This has been happening forever. People see something and they put on a face and they put on a show just to try to capitalize off of a moment. And that's what this industry is, right? That's what a lot of this industry is. People are just constantly trying to manipulate other people. That's literally not what I'm trying to do. I just want to be a real person with you guys. So that's my rant about that. That's it. that's my rant. Oh, that's my rant on that. Here says, I basically wasted 10 years of my life. Now I decided to go to school to be a nurse. I know what you mean. Not the same, but I'm waking up too. No, Tier, that's exactly it. Also, welcome over to Twitch, Tier. Yeah, no, that's exactly it. You know, I don't want to say wasted. I did not waste time in my life, but I did not prioritize the things that I value at this point in my life. Like, this is the hardest part about getting older. The hardest part about getting older is realizing the things that you end up caring about, the things that mean the most to you, might not have meant the most to you then, because you thought to yourself, I'll have time. I'll be able to do that later, blah, blah, blah. And then you realize, oh, I needed to do that earlier so I can enjoy it now. That's where I'm at. So it's not that I feel like I wasted it. It's that I just missed the mark in certain areas. And I don't know. I'm still young enough that there's correction for that. I can still go the route that I want to go. But I gotta take care of me. Gotta take care of me and my family, you know? Gotta do it. We gotta do it. All right, that's enough of that though. Sorry, guys. We'll move on. You guys are here for video games and life lessons. Lyrics in time that Pink Floyd perfectly describes that missing the starting gun. Yeah. Oh yeah. You know, I find beauty in stories though, like Colonel Sanders from KFC. What age was he? Let me tell you this real quick. Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders. KFC, Colonel Sanders. Right? KFC, the Colonel. This man right here, the Colonel. He started KFC, the chicken franchise, when he was 62 years old. 62. I always look at that story and I think about how the fact that he started KFC at 62 and turned it into what he did and things like that. And I go, oh man, there's still time. There's still time, but you're not guaranteed that time. You know, that's my perspective right now. I'm not guaranteed the time, but there's still time. So I'm going to do everything in my power to work towards those goals. You know what I'm saying? Everything in my power to work towards those goals. Ooh, I need to become this boss here real quick, actually. Shotgun. And Uzis. That'll work. All right, I'm gonna take you out, buddy. Oh, thank God. Thank God. I did not want to do that again. Excellent. Excellent. All right, hold on. Let's look and see what else we have to do real quick. Oh, we got a little feller coming in. Thank the bus driver. Emote on the stage at Cartman Land. Maintain a speed below 40 for 30. We can do that. We can do that right now. We can do that right now. All right, we're looking for a car here real quick. Braylon, how's it going? Again, guys, I'm a broken record here, but I want to really emphasize and just genuinely tell you how much I appreciate y'all listening to me and caring, even in the slightest, about what I have to say. It really does mean a lot to me, you know. I don't take that lightly, you know. Having any sort of audience where somebody's willing to listen to you is worth its weight in gold. And I literally just can't say thank you enough. So I do mean that. I just want you guys to know that if you're watching right now, you are highly appreciated. Oh, it's hard to go this slow. Katie is an instant VIP. Hold on. Hold the phones, Katie. Hold the phones. All right, did I do my thing here? Yeah, I did it. I did it. I did it. This is just a normal DeLorean. Katie! You are I know this is a little lackluster, but you have just officially become our newest VIP. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. VIP KT 4345. Bam! I've added Katie as our VIP on this channel.
Where are we going?
Now, when you chat, you should have a special badge icon next to your name. You should. You might have to choose it. Oh, there it is. Look at that special badge icon right there. Now Katie stands out from the chat. I know moderators have asked for the VIP badge before, but how it works is it's like a tier system. So moderator is the top tier. So as a Twitch streamer, you give moderators to the top tier people that actually have access to the stream, and then VIPs are the second tier down, where they don't have access to the stream, but they have the same visibility as a moderator. So it's kind of a really cool, sweet little treat there. Sweet little treat. Sorry, Beebs, I was trying to read all this text message you sent. I'm curious about what's written down there. Nailed it. Nailed it. I miss the days where you actually had to get out and fill up your car with gas versus these charging pads, you know? Hoodliest, good morning. There's nobody around us. Just out for a rip, dude. There's no other way. Just out here cruising the streets. Oh, no, 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 my game, my game, my game! I'm done with Fortnite. It's doing that glitch again, where you move your mouse off screen and it's not full screen anymore. I just clicked onto my OBS. Oh, I'm done. I'm done. That was enough for me. That was enough for me. Hold on, though. We got some things to claim. Claim. How have we not finished these passes yet? We're almost there. Also, I have 200 V-Bucks. Is there any 200 emotes?
Slow down, baby.
I don't think there's any 200 emotes. Sun soaking. Facepalm. Facepalm's a good one. I'll buy it. 200 bucks. 200 bucks using code REVRNDX. Oh man. Did I download Pacific Drive? I have not downloaded it yet. It is on my radar though. That'll be a game that we play on another day where we can dedicate the time for a story game. That the game doesn't seem very much like just a jump in and play game. Kind of reminds me of like Alan Wake. No, I'll probably jump into Arc Raiders here for a little bit. Let's see. Changing all my stuff. I wish there was a button that I could press that just changes all of my things on all the platforms all at once. This is the hardest part about doing this on 3 platforms is changing stuff. The Twitch integration is nice though. I can do that with just a click of a button on Twitch. Invent it. I wish I could. That's the type of stuff I would love to do. There's certain things, man, I would love to create like some apps and things like that. I'm just not smart enough. Been playing Hitman. It's so good but hard. Hitman's a great game. Love Hitman actually. What a vibe. What a vibe. Listen to that. So good. So good. What song is that actually? Keeping It Beefy. That's a good one. Keeping it beefy, baby. What's Megabonk? Megabonk is basically Vampire Survivors, but 3D. 3D Vampire Survivors.
Even Ben Wilder can.
Guys, we're just gonna vibe out on this. I'm not really gonna even play hard or anything like that. I'm not gonna play brutal or anything either. I'm kind of autopilot mode here today. Just like the name, I guess. I like Mega Bonk too. It's a good name. Mega Bonk is a good name. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second here. 1 second.
This is Shani. The Patton House is north of the dam. You'll recognize it by its, well, you can guess.
Braylon says, I need an energy drink, but my anxiety said no. That's why you need to be drinking some Kinetic, Braylon. That's why you need some Kinetic. No anxiety, no caffeine. We'll still give you the pick-me-up and the clarity that you need. Delicious tropical flavors. Zero sugar. And legitimately, like, I love it. Absolutely love Kinetic. I do believe right now my code is 25% off as well. I can confirm that, but they're doing a promotion right now. I've done a terrible job at pushing it, but I believe it's 25% off instead of 15% off right now. Oh, that was fun.
What did you say?
I said that was fun.
I hear you. Sorry, but no.
I said I wasn't gonna shoot anybody. I just literally started blasting. Try that again. All right. We're in. All right, where do we gotta go? Pattern House.
Here. Our lead points to the Research and Administration building, east of the dam.
Got
See
it.
if you can find any traces of an agricultural research project.
Ooh. Ooh. I guess I'll take all this ammo for now to see if we find any guns along the way. We might need some of that ammo. Watch my video on the pet channel on Discord if you want to. Okay, I'll watch it. Stupid little balls. Peanut said he's gonna quit this game if they don't ban the cheating. Oh, it's really bad. Plus, Peanut probably experiences it the absolute worst out of anybody. He had 100,000 people watching last night on YouTube, 100,000 people watching on Twitch, and like 15,000 people watching on Kick. The guy's literally streaming for almost like 250,000 people. Pattern house. I visited it. Find and flip the power switch. Find and flip the power switch. Yeah, I can only imagine how bad the cheating is in a game where you have 250,000 people watching you. Complete the antenna installation on the roof. Well, how do I get up there? How do I get up there? Is Cole still here? I'm curious. They were talking about that Pacific Drive game. I'm curious if he played it or not. We might want to dedicate a stream to that. I need that change of pace right now. I need like a story-driven game. Okay, how do I get on the roof of this guy? Maybe we got to go from the other building. There is no other building. There's no ladder either. on. All right, there's got to be a way to get up on the roof. I feel like they wouldn't give us a quest if we can't get up there. Maybe they would. Maybe they hate us. There's no way to get up there. I gotta come back into the freaking zip line. All right, we'll do it. You know what? Let's just kill ourselves.
Orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza.
We gotta come back. We gotta come back with the zip line. That's a shame. That's a shame. All right. We're gonna load back in with a zip. Oh, if I even have any. Go to the traders here.
Welcome to Lance's.
People think I just blow stuff up, but there's some pretty nifty contraptions here.
We need just one of these fellers. One zip. We'll take a Berletta. And we'll take, honestly, we'll take the smallest amounts of stuff we can. We'll take a shield recharger and 2 bandages. That's it. That's all we're taking. That's all we're gonna take. Oh, man.
Nothing here to see, just pause on the rails. We're just taking a seat, watching and fly.
See if we can do this time. Oh, where did it put me? Oh, okay, we're still close.
Move to that location.
It's loud in here. Oh, we can run right past all these people. Where'd that guy go? All right, let's not even mess with it. We're not here for them anyways. We're not here for them anyways. Okay. Now we need to go up to the roof all the way. I want to verify that we're on that roof there. Oh my God, there's an elevator hatch. Okay. I hate my life. I hate my life. All that, and there was an elevator hatch. That big feller's angry. Oh, he's angry. Goodbye, drones. Jeez. Jeez. We at least did our stupid quest there.
Job completed? You've got that look. Excellent.
That's some decent stuff for
I
that.
know one outpost may seem like...
Got a lot of hatch keys. All right, guys, give me 2 seconds and I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Oop, hey guys. Hey, I just talked with my wife. They actually are able to move my appointment up for my eye doctor. So I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take the earlier appointment. So I need to get off now and go get ready and get dressed and stuff. Because contrary to popular belief, I don't have pants on right now. So the illusion is broken. All right, I have to, I'm gonna go get my eyes checked out, guys, and get myself some glasses. Hopefully they'll be good. Hopefully they'll look like this. All right, I'll get some good glasses. All right, I'm gonna get off here, guys. I love you all, and I'll see you all maybe tomorrow, because we're doing a lot of streaming right now. Trying to do more. We need to put more hours in. We've just been busy. So, all right, I'll be back tomorrow, guys, or Sunday or Monday. I'll be in the Discord. I love you all. Bye, everybody.